Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for the time for having me. My name is Chyi. I know it's hard to pronounce. You can just call me Chyi if you want to. Okay, so I'm from Western Sydney Universities. Okay, so thanks for the chance for us to present these smart city high-speed rail and routes integrated development projects to you all. Okay, so if you look at the slide we put it like this is a team works with by myself, Chyi Liz, and my colleagues as well, like Nels and Edward, who's sitting downstairs, and Warren's. So myself specializing in property investment areas, but my other colleague will generally specializing in different areas, like cost-benefit analysis, environmental impacts, financial projections, macroeconomics impacts, and economics modelings. So we have quite a good teams in with a different set of skills. Okay, so for this project here, I think one of the key concepts here will be value captures. So we have done this literature review, what value captures really means, and what has been done in overseas, etc. Based on the literature review, what we found generally, value captures concept is just a well-conceived infrastructure investments, okay, which will create the new activities, economic activities. What is more important is these new economic activities will create direct and indirect benefits, and that benefit will exceed the cost. Most importantly, this concept here, we try to capture all this benefit, how we want to capture this benefit and use to fund the infrastructures. So that's our understanding about value captures. So if you look at the next slide, why value captures? According to the smart city plans, which is issued by the Australian governments, so generally there's so many important infrastructures need to be funded, okay? But we need to consider smart infrastructure fundings as an investment wherever possible. This is according to the smart city plan. So value captures generally is one of the methods we can use or put in other words, we can say this is smart infrastructure funding, maybe we can consider. Okay, so give you some example what have been done by using value captures. So if you look at the Sunshine Coast in Australia, the Sunshine Coast route rails, based on I think it's KPMG's, they've done the analysis. By using these value captures, they will probably be able to contribute 10 to 20% of the infrastructure costs. If in Hong Kong, it's a different story. The MTR, the mass transit rails, generally they are fully funded, the projects they have. So basically they give them the development rights. So they develop the property surrounding the rails, and they use that money to fund their infrastructures. If you look at the UK, there's a cost rail projects, but that is unlike the Hong Kong models, they just partially funded the projects, their rail projects. So if you look at what we propose, what we look at here is because like Jeremy mentioned, like smart city, etc. So what we're understanding here for our team here is generally value capture could potentially be a funding models, okay, especially for the smart city development focus. So there are a lot. So and our definition from that will be we use the realized profit from the property value uplift in the smart city in order to finance the Sydney and Newcastle's high-speed rails and routes. Okay, so and in order to understand these new developments, which consist with the integration with the smart city and the high-speed rails, etc. So our teams actually have the capacity to conduct comprehensive analysis about not just about the economic feasibilities, okay, but also we also look at the social, economics, and environmental impact as well. So if we do the analysis, we will look at the several elements. First element generally will be financial estimates. We look at how viable they will be, what value will be added once we build if we build the high-speed rails, to the house, new houses will be built, zoning will be changed, density will probably be higher, and how much that more businesses probably will move in that areas. So how that value will be added through these kind of activities, and how we could capture that will be the financial part. Apart from the financial part, we also look at not just focus on dollar and cents, we also look at other variables like social economic variables, impact as well. We will study the impact, how these will affect housing affordabilities. Particularly, we study whether that will that will generally benefit homeowner, occupier, or investor, etc. We also look at the mobility impact, see like how that will transfer people, maybe because of the enhance of the connectivities, that will bring people in that area, in Newcastle's area, to the cities, or maybe people from Sydney because the housing probably relatively cheaper in that area, and now its transport is and connectivity has been enhanced. So maybe some of the people in Sydney may move into that areas. So we will study that area, that kind of impact as well. So we also study the impact on traffic and how that will affect the traffic in general. So apart just from the social economics impacts, we also will look at the environmental impact as well. We will do the environmental impact assessments. Okay, and we will look at our understanding of these new buildings here will be the green buildings. So how all these will affect, they may have an impact on the environmentals. Okay, so apart just from the projection of that impact, we also consider risks. We will do the risk assessments as well. We will look at how this public opinion will be built in. On importantly, there may be some unexpected environmental impact. So we will do that. We will do the analysis. And what's more importantly is the global financial economic instability will be considered, because all of these value captures, etc., is based on the market is doing well. What if the market didn't go well? So that kind of impact we will consider as well in our analysis. So basically, this is what we have done, and this is what I would like to present to you all. And our team ourselves have been just want to show we have done several projects for different organizations in Australia and international organizations. So that is one thing, and we're very keen. Our team is really keen to investigate more in these areas, about these models, in order to validate them from the projects. Thank you very much. This is what I'm having for you all.